What's up and how's life, guys? It's Restolix and we're back with another City Skylines video. And you may notice something a little bit different, or maybe a lot different. So guys, this is actually our map, the same city, but in a different theme. Map theme. Personally, I think it makes it look much more realistic. And just look at that. I mean, even the city looks a lot more realistic to me. I don't know if it's just me, but that looks a lot more realistic, and if not realistic, at least more visually appealing. Yes, I think it looks pretty cool indeed. Just look at that. That is pretty cool. And since we were back, Steam has gotten a bit of an update. Yeah, I know it updates every time you open it, but this is a little different. Even this looks cooler. The yellow is more defined, I think. I don't know if that's just me, but I think that's how I'm supposed to say it. And this place looks really cool. The trees look great. I notice I'm getting a little bit less FPS, but it's not that bad. I might change it back. How about this? I'll make a poll. Or just comment in the comments below if you like this theme. I should keep it or move on to a different theme. But personally, at least it looks great to me. And I never want to lose these saves due to graphics malfunction. But look at that. Our trucks are working. I don't know if it's about the theme changing and all. Actually, I don't know if trucks are working. Yeah. Maybe that's something we'll have to deal with for a while in our city. Trucks not spawning correctly. Well, besides that, I actually wanted to take a look at our city under a traffic map. I mean, look at this. I have always loved this city, and I think that looks really cool. Despite the multiple buildings that look exactly the same, everything looks pretty cool. Even like this looks pretty cool. You can see the trucks, which is good. That's not good, but that's just because I loaded into the map, I think. Or at least I hope. Or it's because of merging, not entirely sure about that one. But I know that this looks a heck of a lot cooler. But besides all this, first, before we start the episode, which we are going to be making something over here, I want to check out traffic in general areas. Like here, I hope the trucks are working, but they might not be. But the traffic's not bad. Now, if we come over here, there's a couple sections where it's heavy, but that's cool. I want this to be a bigger city area. That's all heavy, but I mean, even this dirt road gets a lot of use. But it's all cool. As for this, yeah, we have a major backup here, which we are going to have to fix eventually, especially if we make this city a whole lot bigger. But the problem here is all due to the stupid merging, which is always a problem. So let's see. See, sometimes it's just temporary tailbacks. But, what is this? Let's see. So I named it over here. That's the East Coast Highway. East Coast Highway. East Coast Highway. But not with that at the end, not the apostrophe. Don't need that. Thank you very much. And here we go. East Coast Highway. East Coast Highway. There you go. That's better. Now we have all that the same. We're saving right here, autosave. So, yes, we have all this East Coast Highway. And several areas have tailbacks. But we have to judge if, like, how desperate. I remember we went through a lot of times in this city, like solid, huge, long episodes spent over and over again trying to fix traffic problems in these suburbs, and that's when I made this huge thing that works really nicely. And yes, I think, yeah, that we had a lot of episodes just focused on that. I mean, this is something that may be unfixable, but I mean, look at this, and it's all because of merging. And I know I can fix it, but as for now, let's ignore that. Because I think the trucks may be working, which is definitely a good thing. Yeah, definitely a good thing. I mean, I'm not going to complain about a glitch suddenly stopping. Yeah, it seems to be working now, and that's why we're experiencing much more traffic. But, yeah, I mean, I could even make it a turnpike here. Trucks in the middle, cars on the bottom. Yeah, I think I can do that. I mean, we have enough space. In some areas, I might have to make cool... It'll just make the city have more character. So, I think it may be worth it. Because, I mean, with all this, these huge turnpikes that ended up... Like, it took a while, and I did a lot of work off camera, but just look at it. I mean, I don't want to, like, put myself up too much, if you know what I mean, but, I mean, I'm proud of myself. I mean, it's pretty good, even compared to other YouTubers or players. I mean, look at that. That's pretty nice, and these interchanges are pretty good. I never thought I could make cool interchanges like this. Look at that. It's just like, you keep on, adding ways, and the goal is, basically, you need to make sure from every point you can get everywhere. And if you don't want some certain people to get to certain places, always fix that. But I think, yes, one of the problems in this area is that the only two ways to get out of this mess is here, which, like, you can only go here, so that's not that much of a help, and over here. So I just made up my mind. I'm not going to do it this episode. Definitely not. No way. But I made up my mind in terms of we are in fact going to make this another turnpike. It's going to be called the East Coast Turnpike. And this was the Nicksonville Turnpike. That's going to be the East Coast Turnpike. Or maybe something else. That might not make that much sense. It could just be called the East... I don't know. We'll figure that out later. Not as important as the traffic problems, which we will fix, and it's going to be great. I even have an idea. What if we were to make an interchange here, and it's going to be really complicated, because some of it is going to go, like, over, like, straight to here. We're going to have to rework this area. Some of it is going to go connect to this bridge, and some of it is going to go straight down to here. It'll be really cool. I mean, in terms of interchanges, my mentor would be Fluxtrance, because his interchanges, especially in Fluxburg, the sadly stopped city because of all the traffic plus issues, stuff like that. But yes, he's my mentor in terms of interchanges, and I think I want to make an awesome interchange here. It's going to be really cool. But, okay, the purpose of this episode, guys, was to fulfill our district of Mangrove Beach. First of all, just notice this. Let's get these guys up here. Definitely want that. And I don't know if the trucks just stopped working again. I hope they didn't. They may have, though. Yeah, I got my hopes up. I mean, we are obviously still having really bad problems in this area. Because, I mean, it's just the trucks. I'm going to clear traffic once. And after that, I will stop caring. Okay, a bunch of trucks just spawned. And let's hope that lasts. Look, this is what I want to see. Right here. This is great. I wish it was like this all the time. I don't know if it's a problem about certain mods that I have, but I mean, in the next city I think I'm not sure. I may disable a bunch of mods and try again. Let's look over here. I don't want that much because I want land to be buildable. Definitely buildable. There we go, that's good enough for now. Alright, so this is all gonna be Mangrove Beach. Okay. We need to ask ourselves, or I need to ask myself, wow, look at that with all the forestry trucks. I mean, I wish it was like that all the time. Look at that. That is what I want to see. That is what I want to see. Look at this, guys. Sure, there's a lot of traffic, but it's moving. It's not tailing back, and it looks so awesome in these southern live oak, mossy, Spanish moss-covered trees. Type of trees you see in Florida a lot. Like the biggest trees they got down there. Okay, we need to get to the purpose. So, do we need a separate entrance, or should we go with this one? I think we use the same one as here. Yeah. But let's start planning out the roads. So the main road is going to be a center road like so. And it's going to be just a curve like that into the mangrove forest. And from there, I pretty much want a nice straightaway. And at this point, I do not want to connect the roads. I do not think that will benefit us at all, and it'll just create bad traffic problems. But I do think that we definitely need a connection there in some way. There we go. That's plenty enough. Now for roads for houses. Should it be grid system? I mean, somewhat. I think it should be. There we go. That's not that bad. Let's get the move it tool. Awesome move it tool. And go up, 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 up. That's an okay hill. I just don't want crazy hill at the end there. And then I want curves in between. Like that. I think. Yes, that looks pretty good. Even that's not bad. I mean, I'm really liking this theme. I think it really makes the game look a lot better and makes me enjoy the game more. I know you might not care if I enjoy the game or not, but I do. That sounded a little bad, but I'm saying I really like this theme. I didn't even, like, when I loaded the map, I did not know I was using this theme. It was kind of an accident. Look at me getting fancy. Using some make then bulldoze skills. That kink is fine with me, as long as I keep it like that, because I'd like a strip here where we have some constant stuff like that. However, I don't really like that corner, but we may have to live with it. We'll see. I will say I definitely don't like it, how it's like that. But I think we can fix that if we were to do this. Upgrade that. Actually, we used a tree, so upgrade that. And go like that. I think that would look better. Okay, I do not like the way that set of roads look together. But, oops, I should probably stick stuff to the ground. I suppose it's worth it. Cause that, I don't realize, it's just not realistic, to say the least, when the game does stuff like that. Okay, I want to implement a few free-form roads around here. So, I guess that's good. That's what I wanted. There we go. That's definitely not what I wanted. And I think that's pretty much the desired ideals that we were going for. Let's see, snapping. I'm trying to not destroy these buildings, but go right up against the back of them. I'm not sure how good that looks, actually. I think we should probably do that. Oh, darn it, we changed the zoning anyway. So I definitely want cars to come back here. So let's do that. We just want pathways around here to help the citizens get where they need to go. So that doesn't look bad. We could use something back here, so let's get on that. Yeah, it looks like Steam definitely went through an update. I like it. At least the recording, Steam recording. Because honestly, you may laugh at this, but I use Steam recording for this. And it has not failed me. And I'm glad there isn't much reason to laugh about it. It definitely works, and that's all I ask. And the quality is good enough. I mean, you watch my videos. I mean, I definitely play Lucas Flying Donut, just so you know, there's a new update on the Steam recording software, because he thought I wasn't recording. There's usually something up here that shows you recording. And look at this, yes! Trucks are finally working. Look at that. That is so... They're using all 3 lanes. Interesting. I've never seen that before in this game. I mean, oh, that looks so cool. That is making me so freaking happy. Yeah, but for a second there, that was so cool. It's pretty balanced. I mean, everyone still wants to use the left lane, but trucks are working. We got a fire. There's the... What the heck? Why are you parking over there? Suit yourself. Parking on a highway. Looks good to me. Okay, so I say we can... Yeah, we can get zoning. I think we're gonna keep all this, like, commercial over here and then residential up here. Because that part where it's blocking, you should have that offices. Yes, probably. That commercial. So just like, because offices are nice, and they usually go in pretty, I don't know, but I usually like putting them in pretty blocky places. Anything on this side of the island is gonna have high density. Over here, though, like, here there is, but... Where's the suburb, Nick? Over here. Oh, look. There's a flying donut. Look at this. New map theme. Doesn't it look so good? It looks so much better. New map theme. Everything looks different. Like, look at all the buildings. It's a theme? Yeah. I forgot. Honestly. I'll put a link probably in the description. Did you make this? Is this your map? Yeah, this is the map I made. It's the same city, remember? Oh, so can I go see the... What? Is it still the same city? Yep. All the way at Forestry Island. Look at all of this. And the Nicksonville Turnpike, I mean, you gotta admit, it works really good. That is so good. And I'm gonna make a turnpike out of this highway too. And I'm gonna make huge flux trans style interchanges. This one even working a little bit, except for this, but that will be fixed when I make it into a turnpike. I'm gonna have to pause the game for a long time when I switch it. This is probably one of my favorite, like, this is, I just decided. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that so cool as a flying donut? Okay, enough of babbling along. I already showcased that in the beginning of this episode. Let's continue over here to finish this. So we're just gonna zone a few more residential buildings, and then we'll be done. And I think the rest is all going to be low density. So yes, this is pretty cool. We're gonna have services. Power's gonna have to. Yeah, power will be already connected. We don't have to do anything about that. One question I do hold is 2 solar power plants enough? I mean, I would think so, but I don't have that good of judgment. Okay, just finishing up zoning here, and we will be on our way to make this thing a pretty cool place. Yeah, Mangrove Beach is looking good, guys. We're building up here, and that's with all the detail. Really puts my FPS down, but we're back up at 60 now, which makes everything look pretty good. So let's just add the services, and then we will finish this episode nicely. Crematoriums, definitely. I don't know why exactly I added that, but I think this can be a little. I want it to be very high land value down here. Sorry about the flying donut being very strange in the background.
Yeah, like you did in my video.
Oh yeah, these guys need water. That will definitely not help contribute to their land value. There we go. Except for those people, they need water too. Okay, now what are we missing?
Nick,
schools.
water availability is in yellow. Fix it.
Really?
Yes.
We get water from over here, right? Yeah. Might as well put another one.
Another one. Another one.
Alright, that should all be connected and bring our water stats right back up there. So, yes, looking good. Thanks to flying. I mean, even those look. Oh, gosh, that's unrealistic. I just realized that. Wait a second. I didn't lower sea level, did I? Or are we really sucking out that much water? Wow, I think we are. What if I were to put an actual water source here? Like 0.2. And 0.2 right under the bridge. Hopefully that'll help. I mean, I realize over here, a lot of this terrain is like cliffside everywhere. And yeah, we'll add more water here later. I do realize now that that could be a problem because of all of that. But it looks like the trucks are finally working, and every time I look at this interchange, I really enjoy it, looking at it, and it's really cool. But look at that. That looks pretty cool, guys. So, literally all we need is a couple parks. We should probably get some nice big ones. To make all these people as happy as possible.
just for like pleasure of seeing your city, not in cinematic mode, when you want to click on cars and stuff, you should really look into those problems. Those bubbles, you should look into them.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna focus a few episodes on that. Probably. But that does look pretty cool. Look at that.
By the way, we're gonna get mass transit.
Yeah, we are. It's going to be pretty good. But, I mean,
It's gonna be useful.
this was a kind of quick episode. It is half an hour, and I realize that is pretty hefty. But look at these two things intertwining. I think that's going to be my thumbnail, guys. Let me get it with all the detail, and there we go. That looks pretty cool. If you can let me describe my own buildings.
So once you get ferries with mass transit, are you gonna make ferries?
Definitely.
And
But I mean,
trains?
this just makes, this is so cool to me.
It jams up, actually.
Only here.
No, back there too.
And these people are,
Stupid logic.
yeah. We are definitely going to focus on traffic problems later, guys. Definitely. Other episodes, I promise. But they may not be that enjoyable to watch. How about this? I'll put a poll right here, guys. At the end, should I do traffic work off camera or make it an episode? I will make a poll right here and see what the people that watch us think. So, thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of City Skylines, Nicksonville City, Season 2. Stay tuned for the next one, which will come out soon enough. Happy Memorial Day weekend in the US. And, as always, thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe to contribute to the growth of the channel. Like the video if you like the video. And comment with any suggestions, feedback, or questions.
Like the video if you like the video. Subscribe if you want more of those videos that you like.
Sorry about the Flying Donut, he just ruined my intro. I mean my outro.
Your intro!
Alright, so thanks so much for watching, guys, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.